Mixed martial arts media needs to change. UFC media needs to change. And it's not me, it's thousands of UFC fans, or should say millions of UFC fans, wants UFC media to change. We hate the way that this sport is covered. We hate the way that they are disguising themselves as mixed martial arts sports enthusiasts or mixed martial arts journalists when they don't even know how to criticize UFC or how to criticize someone for having a boring style, someone who is trying to push their agenda, like someone who is so boring, like some of these fighters like Adesanya. They're just trying to become their fanboy, and they're just trying to get more attention from UFC, and they are just making this sport look disgusting to the new fans. I'm not talking about, these famous YouTubers. I'm talking about the real the real mixed martial arts journalists, someone like Ariel Helwani, someone like John the Fat Man Morgan always got the first question, and his question is only about how are you feeling, Adesanya. This is his question. This is what we deserve as a mixed martial arts fan. No real questions asked, no real shine, no real sign of personality in terms of fighters. How are you feeling? Is this what we want in martial arts? I get that, to be respectful to the fighter, to talk about, like your how are you feeling, something like that. It's good to be respectful, but this sports doesn't deserve someone who is an NPC getting a comment, getting something like you have a mic, just try to shine lights on the fighters. We have, let me go through some of the famous, you know, mixed martial arts media personalities, and I will talk directly to them in a like a first person sense, because I really hate when how they cover these sports. Totally disgusting. Let's us first talk about the slimiest sports journalist I have ever seen in this business. A man who just, bites the hand that feeds him. I am talking about Ariel Hawani. Ariel Hawani is someone who's just trying to justify his fight that he had long time ago against Dana White, and trying to justify by just being salty against Dana White. And every time there's a fight with Dana White, if any fighter has any type of disagreement with Dana White, and he's just trying to make his point clear that, okay, this fighter is having a bad time with Dana White, let me just use this to justify my condition with Dana White. And I hate that, man. Like, you have an opportunity to shed light on the personality of these fighters. This is the most slimiest and the most, I don't like this. Ariel Hawani is the worst mixed martial arts journalist ever. I really liked when he questioned Dana White. I really liked that. But the way that he's doing this thing, just trying to make himself, like just doing this selfish thing, just trying to promote himself, just making you Dana White look bad because of no reason. Like, you should ask tough questions. This is what you have done previously, and we liked it for you. But you are not now just becoming, I just let me get my point clear. We don't want that. We want you to be the voice of us mixed martial arts fan, and we want you to question these fighters, how they can become a very likable personalities, just not like copy paste NPC characters that we never really, appreciate as fans. The reason why, mixed martial arts YouTubers are getting famous is because of these people who just don't know how to promote fighters. We are promoting Steven Herzog in the fight against Steven Herzog for the flyweight title. We are the one, Lucas Tracy and these YouTubers that you see on the mixed martial arts scenes. We are the one who's bedtime MMA. He is promoting Steven Herzog versus Alejandro Pantoja, that's the name, fight more than anyone in the UFC. anyone in the mixed martial arts, traditional mixed martial arts media. And now I'm going to talk about copy paste NPC type of, commentators. And I'm so, you can see, how much I don't like how the way that they cover these sports. I will talk about, you know, these stupid, stupid people, don't get me wrong. My name is Stupid Boy only in the only in this channel. I'm not that stupid, but the way that they are, just asking such a boring question, just copy paste question, and making I hate every time they get the chance to speak in front of fans in any media day, in any, like press conference. They just don't know how to ask questions that can shed some little shine on the fighters. They just ask such a stupid question: how are you feeling fighting in Las Vegas? Is this what we want? We know they feel well, we know they are focused. This is what we want. Just stupid questions. And not even, they don't even understand how modern social media works. They are so stupid. I just don't know. I just hate them. Luke Thomas, John Morgan, they are not even like good. I like the way that some of the professionals want to, discuss fights in a very technical way. I like that. I don't think that's boring. I am just saying that people who ask fighters how they feel, you are absolutely trash piece of, you know like martial arts enthusiast, if that makes you an enthusiast of martial arts. I really hate that. And this is why mixed martial arts YouTubers are now getting more clout, now getting more famous. You can see them featuring on the Embedded, you can see them featuring on the Countdown, you can see them really, really doing well in mixed martial arts sports. As we cover them, we become good YouTubers. I don't want to become a very famous YouTuber. I just want me, someone who have fans talking to him about UFC, because I don't have friends in my real life who watch UFC. And if you are going to continue like this, we will have no fans in my friend circle who watch UFC, because you are just making this sport so boring. You're not. I'm think the biggest reason why UFC is not still the mainstream sports is just because of these stupid copycat commentators. They don't know how to promote fighters. They don't know how to. They don't even understand like how to do, uh, how to even, like, they just want to become yes men. They just want to talk about Dana White. You're doing well, and there's one slimy person who's just Dana White, you're always wrong. This is what we want. We want this to change. I will try to have many people who want this type of press conference where they can ask real questions from real fighters. They are just doing this for fake purposes. They are just glazing Dana White. Some of these commentators, they just want to be, they just want to get interviews, they just want to get views, they just want to have in the they just want to be in the good books of the UFC. I really hate that. If you really want, UFC to become mainstream sports, you should try to have someone like the current YouTube scenario in the UFC, the people in the YouTube who cover UFC, like Lucas Tracy. You have to be someone like that. Although I trash these martial arts YouTubers, because I am most of the time right, they are wrong in their predictions. I'm not going to glaze myself because, I'm not Lucas Tracy, but I will talk about how I am right and they are wrong. That sheds some light on me. Okay, so do you understand how this social media works? You don't understand. If you don't understand, you will be never we will never be able to promote UFC. You just get a good job and you're just able to promote yourself. This is not the way. Okay, so if we really want someone to really stand up to these people and just want UFC media to change, to become more sort of even more, having more personality, you should really support mixed martial arts YouTubers like Lucas Tracy and me, of course. So if you really like the content, please like, share, and subscribe. I do these type of videos where I analyze fights, where I pick fights, where I predict each and every move of the fight, and most of the times I'm wrong, I'm right. That was a bad miss. Most of the time, I am right. If you like such content, please like, share, and subscribe so that we can stand up, you know, against these stupid UFC sports enthusiasts who don't even know what UFC is exactly, how social media works. So if you like such content, please like, share, and subscribe. Peace.